Hello and welcome back to episode 5 of Curly's Trading Blueprint. As you can see, we have no chart today. I am going to be doing a psychology video about how to get the work done off the charts and how to put the hours in and make hours for yourself to put the work in and find motivation when you're not feeling like it. Going to give some tips on how I was able to do it, why it's so important. We are not going to be doing many psychology videos along this series. This might be one of two I'm thinking about doing. Maybe there might be a third at the end, but the next one is going to be on the chart psychology. So that's obviously going to be important, but this one is going to be more sticking to why and how, as I've said, we can find the time and find the motivation to do the work. Because in a series like this, it's tough when you don't know starting off what a candlestick is. You don't know what a fair value gap is, and you're seeing people take these crazy trades with all these crazy words and they're not making sense, and you feel far behind, and then you want to give up. And that is the period where when you're watching a series like this, you have to keep going. You have to stick to one strategy, stick to one series like this one. If you're watching this, stick to this series and get through it till the end and start putting the hours in yourself on the charts. The first thing I want to talk about is being honest with yourself. You are only on the 5th episode of a starter boot camp to learn trading, to be able to see success in trading, to learn a strategy. Are you doing the work needed that I've said so far? I said go find 10 examples of this throughout the videos. I've said 10 examples of that. Have you gone and done that? Have you understood and watched the videos 2 or 3 times to understand what fair value gaps are, what inversions are, what SMTs are? Do you know all of these things, or are you just skipping through episodes and watching the episode, not journaling, not doing it on your chart, not finding the examples, and just hoping the next video, like you're just going to figure it out as you go? Yes, you might be able to figure out as you go. But after every video, go rewatch it if you need to. You can rewatch as many times as you want on YouTube. It's the benefit to YouTube. There's no time and there's no set limit we can watch it. Find the examples that I've said throughout the videos and make sure you completely understand it. Hold yourself accountable. You need to be able to hold yourself accountable in all aspects of life when it comes to being successful in anything in life, in my opinion. I have had to hold myself accountable off the charts as well. Getting my steps in per day, eating the right foods, whatever it might be, taking my supplements I know I should take. Whatever it might be, you need to be accountable in all aspects of life, because later on, when you start trading with real money, we're going to have to be accountable with ourselves and be honest with ourselves on the charts to be able to see success, to be able to take the right steps, to not do the things that you see maybe on TikTok people do, or on YouTube or on Instagram, where they're entering random trades and they're losing accounts and losing so much money in one day because they can't get control of their mind. And it's because they're not accountable in all aspects of their life. So how can they be accountable on the charts? And if you can't be accountable 5 episodes into this series, then you need to do some serious mental and psychology reset to be able to get that accountability in your trading and in your life. The next thing I want to talk about is, it's a quick reminder from my first video. Remember why you started this series. Remember, you want that location freedom, you want that money to maybe help with bills, to do whatever you want to do with it, to get that location freedom. As I've said, that's what I wanted and why I wanted to start trading. Remember and keep that at the forefront of your mind when you're tired, when you don't feel like doing an extra hour of work. Keep that at the forefront of your mind. I want to just put in that reminder. As I talked about in the first video, I won't go on about it, but make sure you're always thinking about and remembering why you're on this journey and watching this blueprint. The next thing is, don't listen to the noise. Don't listen to people around you that say trading's gambling, that, oh, it's not going to work out day trading, it doesn't work. It's just complete and utter crap of people that don't know anything about it. They're just hearing what they heard online. It's all a scam. You can't make money. Blah, blah, blah. I've heard it my whole life. I've heard it my whole trading career so far. And it's just people that don't want to put the work in themselves to learn the skill, or have tried and not held themselves accountable and lost money because they gave up. Do you know what I mean? They're the people that are spreading negativity about it. Don't listen to people around you that's saying it's a bad idea to maybe even try and learn. Worst case scenario, you watch, you learn, you try. It's not for you, but at least you tried and gave it 100%. People that try and half do it and don't hold themselves accountable, as I've said, they're the people that are negative about it, and they'll never be successful in trading and probably in no online business niche until they can get themselves accountable or find something that maybe suits them better than trading. But if you're watching this series, trust me, you can make money trading. If you look at any of my videos, if you look at other people's videos online, you get paid out by these prop firms on live account. You're trading your own money. You get paid out on live accounts. There's no way you can't get paid out if you're with a regulated broker. You don't even know what they are yet. Don't worry. When we go further on, you're going to find out more about that and how you can trade and how you can actually place the trades. But for now, trust me, you can make money trading. Don't listen to the noise. Don't listen to people saying you're wasting your time. You know your dreams, you know your goals, you know that it's a sustainable and a way to make money online from anywhere in the world. So you stick to it and don't listen to any noise. That's what I did on my whole journey when I was learning, when I was starting to get success, even when I got the consistency and started traveling the world trading. I never listened to noise of anyone that wasn't in a position I didn't want to be in at any point. And someone that might be in a position, for example, if you want to be like me, if you want to be able to travel and trade, I'm telling you, you can do it. So someone from that's in that position that you might want to be in, you can do it. Trust me. It's just going to be hard work and accountability and a lot of time and effort. But that's the harsh reality of learning an online niche to get the skill to get the freedom you want. I've talked about accountability stuff, but I want to give some in-depth niche stuff to keep yourself motivated. Not just keep that goal I talked about at the forefront of your mind and all these different things I've already talked about. I want to mention some niche things you can do to actually improve and motivate yourself to do work. A good thing to watch is psychology videos on maybe YouTube or read psychology books. There's some trading books. I upload psychology videos. If you go through my page, there's some psychology videos. I'm sure after this blueprint is done, I'll upload more. I love making them. So I upload psychology videos about life and trading. You can watch them. Other people upload psychology videos on YouTube as well. They help you with self-improvement, with focusing, with keeping motivated, with learning and expanding your brain and how it thinks, and keeping, I like to call it that kind of momentum, that momentum of your self-improvement, of the goals. You're always pushing towards it, always learning something new, always improving your mind and trying to expand on how you think to be the best version of yourself. So they're a very good thing to watch to keep yourself motivated and to learn some psychology along the way of trading psychology or just life psychology, and how to improve and be a happier person pushing towards your goal. Another thing to do on this journey is, the reality is we're going to be in front of our screens a lot of the time. So make sure you're doing stuff off the charts and off learning as well to improve your life. For example, I used to love going gym and sauna. That was my break from studying. I do study some confluences when I was starting trading a long time ago now, but when I was learning, I'd take a break. When I really did 3-4 hours good work, I need a little break. I go to the gym, get a sauna in, was good for my health, good for my mental health, good for thinking, disconnecting a bit from the charts as well, and then coming back refreshed to them. You can also use long walks, getting steps in, treadmills, whatever it might be. Make sure you're taking care of yourself off the charts, because that will improve you on the charts and motivate you and make you just feel better to get the work done. The last thing I just want to mention is trading can be a lonely game. So make sure when you have the opportunity to maybe connect with like-minded individuals, whether it be trading or they're doing another online business niche, but they have the same mindset as you, same thinking. If you're lucky enough to have an in-life friend, a real-life friend that you can meet in person, that does it, that lives maybe near you, that has the same mindset as you, meet up with them. Make sure you're sharing ideas, bouncing things off each other. I was lucky enough to have someone kind of at the, not the start of my trading journey, but about halfway through, when I started to get some payouts, I started kind of showing him a little bit how to trade, and then from there I was able to help him. So I was able to have people. I joined some Discord as well. Obviously I have my own Discord. Even if you're watching this years down the line, this blueprint, there will still be free parts of my Discord. You can go get involved, meet people in there, so make sure you join that. The link is in the description to that. But you can meet people and try and meet people that are doing the same niche as you. Reach out on social media. Just drop people DMs, messages, if you can't find anyone in your, let's say, nearby area, or you know no one that has the same mindset as you. As you start to see success in it, you will start connecting with more and more people. So at the start, it can be a lonely journey, and you can feel like this isn't working, this is super lonely. I felt like that at the start of my journey. But trust me, when you start to get success, when you start mingling in more communities, in more social media channels, whatever it might be, you will start finding these like-minded people. I'm lucky enough that I'm able to live with some like-minded people that trade, and I've been able to live, and I will continue to live with like-minded people along my journey as I trade and as I do social media and day trade. But make sure you're trying to find these like-minded people and be open to having these conversations, because it's really good to bounce ideas and have these people, so it's not such a lonely journey that you're going to go on. But we're going to leave it there. This was more of an accountability check-in. Make sure you're doing the work. Make sure you keep that reason that we talked about in the first episode. I keep going on about, and I will continue to keep the purpose. That's our key word. Keep the purpose at the forefront of your mind, so we know why we're doing this, why we're putting the hours in, why we're learning what fair value gaps and inversions are to make money, why do we want the money, so on and so forth. Keep that purpose at the forefront of your mind, and I can't wait to continue this journey. I hope so far you're starting to understand the confluences. This is a good time as well. Now you have 2 day break for the next episode to go and really refresh and make sure you know the confluences. If you've not been accountable and not done the work, make sure you go back and make sure you learn them off before we get back on the charts in the next episode. And I'll see you on the next episode on the charts of Curly's Trading Blueprint. Peace out.